Hey everybody, welcome back to Kubar's Adventures in Dark Souls. Now last time we bested Sen's Fortress, a little longer than normal, and we are in Anor Londo. I'm gonna go exploring a little bit. Anor Londo's one of them places that I like to just go around a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to rush it or any of that business. And I'm going to see if I can take out these giants. One at a time. Is that going to hit him? Yes, it is. I'm going to need to buy more arrows soon. Wow. He's not going to move. And I don't have enough arrows, so... Alright. Oh, yes he is. Just gotta get a little close for him to aggro. And... one. Yeah, I have pretty much learned speed is your ultimate enemy in a Souls game. If it's big and hits hard, within reason, you can just, you know, dance around it. See? Well, if it's a fast little thing, you're gonna have some troubles. Okay. And that one just go through his legs because he's so huge. I mean, if you get even a small group of like experienced people, these giants are pretty harmless. I mean, I just got greedy there. That was my fault. Good. And, well, if you stop and look at it, most people, upon seeing an army of giants, would probably be like, would freak the hell out. And these guys clearly have a personal space issue. They leave you alone. They generally just don't bother you. Until you get too close. Like, if you just keep away, they're like, you can go about your business. Yeah, let's just that. It's my personal space. Now I will kill you. I mean, I like to think that's the reason. Dropping anything for me? No, just souls. Souls are fine. Alright, this is the one that tells me what I need, right? No, it doesn't. And yeah, you're safe. Demon Titanite. Why is that in there? I don't know. And why is that weapon different color from the statue? You know what would be a great little gag? If they decided, you know, we're gonna make this mimic chest look normal. Because in old games, you couldn't, unless you outrightly knew from experience or you had a guide or something, there's no real way to tell if the chest was a good chest, a mimic, or not a mimic. Like, there just was none. Oh. Controller got stuck there a little bit. I love going back through this game. Alright, this close should be fine to draw their attention. Alright, yeah, that works. You just want to, like, peel them off. What? How did he... Okay, clearly I was in too close to the hitbox. Now we get around him. I like how they anticipated. People are just going to try and get around them. 1, 2, 3. Got greedy. I got greedy. Ooh, yeah. That was my fault. I got greedy. Luckily, I don't have to kill the other ones. I just want to get the chests. Also, I've noticed a little, like, watching these videos, you can kind of hear my breathing, so I moved the mic a bit further away. So, if that is still a problem, let me know. Because, yes, I'm using a headset microphone, not a actual stand microphone. Is that the way is that what you call them? Stand microphones? I don't know. I should have gotten more arrows, instead of wasting so many on the damn Hydra. Alright, come on, biggin. Come on. One, two, done. Yeah. The next one we can do with impunity. Just bait the shield, bait the shield, bait the shield. Or the stab, either one. I managed to get him too. That's the funny part. Did I get too close? Did I track the other one? No, thank God. Yeah, just as I say, bait this, you got him that way. What is it if they go ahead and make it more difficult? I do. That is one of my. That is an appreciable thing for me, that every enemy in a Souls game is like an individual challenge. You can even screw up against the very minor enemies, like as you've seen. Twinkling Titanite. Yes, it was with the weapons. Did they put the weapons in after? And if so, how? Like, it would make sense that as they're sculpting it down. I guess magic. Alright. Yeah, I don't know where everything is, but every mimic is, but I have a general pretty good idea. But I do love the designs of these mimics. Most of the time they're just teeth and whatever, but these ones actually get up, they come after you. Crystal halberd, useless, in my opinion. I'm sure some people love crystal weapons. I don't. We actually don't need to fight you. You get to live for now. Alright, but that's the first little bit of Anor Londo sorted out. Easy enough. Down here. Alright. Like, the only other game I remember where it was like your enemies are like legitimately like personal challenges, each one of them, is wasn't the latest Prince of Persia game, the one that was different than the Prince and Sands of Time, where you could not die in that game. Like, that was kind of like the idea behind, like, if you were about to die or lose or whatever, that you were saved. But the entire idea of that game was to make sorry, I don't know what's my voice today. To make every single fight like a personal challenge. Why is he here? Wow, that I did not even plan that. Anor Londo had a thing for halberds, I'm noticing. Done. Like, the knights had them. No, sorry, the giants had them. The gargoyle had one. But why is the gargoyle here? I mean, there are no gargoyle statues that I can see. I mean, in general, a gargoyle being around here makes perfect sense. It's cathedrals or castles or, well, that's the castle, I'm pretty sure. That's a building. But you don't see any others. It's just like, from... It appears... Right, that's the way you say it. That the game designers just really liked the gargoyle design and said, we're keeping it. We just are. Use it again. Because I know there's a really tough gargoyle fight in Dark Souls, in Demon Souls. And there's a gargoyle fight in Dark Souls 2 that's honestly much harder for... Like, that one I had a lot of trouble with. Now, see, this is the level of, like, plot-based ingeniosity. Is that actually a word? Meh. You have no way of getting across this, no matter what you do. Even if you jump, let's just say, wow. I never noticed that's just a black pit down there. It's like, I don't know if that's an error in my, like, loading, or the idea is that it's just so high up that you don't see the bottom. But it's just a black pit, like they didn't render anything down there, like you would there's no need for it. Anyway, even if you manage to get some crazy running jump and cross, right? You are not going to be able to get onto those, whatever game mechanics you work with. And even assume you did, lore-wise, assume you did manage to, you're still going to hit down there and not be able to climb up. That's either a sheer surface or not enough hand grips. So there's legitimately no way. So this is, like, from a story standpoint, where a lot of people give up. Like, even think the NPCs. The only one that gets past this is Solaire, right? But Solaire arrived as you did. I like this is part that makes me funny. Because to get to a secret area, you had to do a weird jump on this, like this one. This is just the main thing in the game. They decided, you know what we really liked? Obscure ways around. Let's make that, like, you know, mandatory. Alright, now, slowly. And yeah, this window. See, you can't break these windows. It just bounces off. Except this one. Why? Tarkus. Alright. Hello. The painting guardians, right? Because this is the room. I don't know. I'm actually very confused as to why they're up here. I'm gonna get a spear out. I'll get my lightning spear for now. Yeah, that's good. Because if you fall down there from up here, you can't climb down. You just die. So why would they be up here in the rafters? I guess extra security. Just be like, you know, better safe than sorry. I can get behind that idea a bit. We had Tarkus. That guy, after he broke through that window and conquered everything else, means he beat Quelaag in his world. Oh, actually, that's a lore tidbit. Maybe there was a different guardian down there. Right? Tarkus beat it and Quelaag just moved in. I don't know, it's like... Because, I mean, I know time is convoluted, etc., etc. Just give me 1 second, I need to focus a little bit here. Done. Oh, he's got a little shield. And down he goes. Yeah, ragdoll. Ragdoll physics always make me laugh. What? Aw, could have been a bang or something. Honestly, they pretty much cover everything with the flow of time's convoluted. Because whatever answer they want to give you, or that you might think of, is just like, well, it's convoluted. Sure, yeah, Tarkus may have done that at that point. That's all well and good. Maybe he, for all he knows, like, that's the Quelaag from, like, 4 billion years ago. Yeah, they get assist too. I'm not sure why they would get it, though. Sorry, I know I'm not saying much right now, or I'm saying maybe too much. I'm just really trying not to fall. Oh, dang. No, no, no. Okay. That is a bit of genius level design. Now, every single boss is defeatable by every single playstyle. It may take longer in some cases than others, but it's all possible. Right? Some are made trivial, some are made easy. So if you favor a ranged playstyle with arrows, you can beat bosses with it. If you favor magic, you can beat most bosses with it. Yeah, some bosses have resistances to certain things. Like, if you have a... Like, the first time I ever fought the centipede demon, I think it's a centipede demon, or demon centipede, whichever one that happens to be. The first time I ever, like, fought the thing, I was using a fire Zweihander. It never occurred to me at that point, when I was, young and stupid, that, what might work better? Something not used against a fire demon. When I figured that out, I pulled out my Dragon Ultra Greatsword. I had a much easier time of it. I was walking through it at that point. And you die. Hello. Two. And we're good. Is it gonna be up there? Yes, it is. The hell? I really wish I had my binoculars right now. What is that? I've never seen that before. Was that something added to this game? Was that in the old game? I mean, before the remaster? I don't know. From here, it looks kind of spidery. You see what I'm talking about right there? Right next to the statue down there? I have no idea what that is. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of annoying. Well, I'm kind of stuck with it now. I don't have any other arrows. I don't, do I? I have feather arrows and heavy bolts. You know what? Let's see if I can, like, finagle this a little bit. Longbow, got that. I got my feather arrows. And we should be able to make this... I should work just fine. Alright. Let me get there first and go from that point. Alright. Now, as I was trying to say, because I think I might run up to a wall with this one, and we are gonna spend a little bit of time in Anor Londo because I like the area, I like to explore it a little bit. Most of the bosses, I think, benefit more so from a heavy build, right? Like mine. Like the Gaping Dragon, like if you have like heavier armor that is like more resistant, you get what I'm trying to go with this, right? I mean, I know a lot of people use Dex, obviously, but like I personally feel that they favor, and I think there's a running belief that Dark Souls 1 super heavy weapons and heavy armor was king. I don't know if that is completely accurate, but, you know, I'll leave that to the scholars. This area, pretty much, this one room, this mandatory room, pretty much follows the belief system of, nah. That ain't how it's gonna work here. See if I can get this just right. Alright, I have a strategy that works, I just got greedy. I have to remember that they don't just stagger when they don't hit. Alright. If you try and be heavy and go through this one, and your usual playstyle is just like run in, get hit, there is no coming out of that. You're dead. On every conceivable level, you're dead. Dang it. Ah, someone tell me good luck. I appreciate that. Alright. What I'm going to try and do is get past that thing. And after I get past that thing, I will, you know, endeavor... Oh boy, I know it's after that too. Dang it. Oh wait, no, I remember there's another bonfire on the bottom. So my goal right now is get to the next bonfire. And I think I'm going to start, because I just got like a pretty decent editor, I think. So I'm going to start doing, you know, is after like, you know, I'd say like 5 attempts, I'll start keeping a tally. Like after 5 attempts at something, I'll start cutting out the parts where I'm failing. It's like, alright, and I'll put a counter on. You know, maybe I should just try and go through with the club. Ooh, what'd they drop? They drop. Painting Guardian Sword. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what every person drops. I know what some individuals drop, but not everyone. Okay. Yeah, I thought the spear would be better, but it wasn't. I mean, the spear is better in a very specific setting. And that setting being a hallway where I can't swing about. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is... Nah, I need a thruster weapon on these things. But you see what I'm saying? If you try and go through that area like you normally would, even if you're like rolling about because you're all dexed up, or you're big and heavy and running and swinging, it is not going to go well for you. You know what? Why don't I just try the Crystal Halberd? Nah, he's thrust too much. We need just an actual not moving thing. Lightning Spirit's gonna be for now. Come on. This one is like they actually have to wait for an elevator. Oh god, I can't believe I keep getting away from the point. It's like my mind's like, alright, they get there, they know, shut up. But, alright. Finish it now. That area is perfect because any normal playstyle you have is not, it's completely invalidated. Whether you're a dex that's constantly rolling around, dodging everything, you can't. You have to be slow and steady. If you're a big guy who comes around swinging, you try and swing, you're going to step off the edge of very thin platforms. About the only playstyle, specifically Spartan style, spear. This is the only playstyle that would benefit you. And even then, you still gotta, like, be patient. Maybe a spellcasting style works, where you're just throwing spell after spell at these guys. Because you're just throwing spell after spell. Well, that's not a problem, is it? Hold on a minute. I have a special ring, I think. Where is it? Boost item discovery? No, it's the silver one. This guy actually made me think of a funny thing. In the Dark Souls 3 DLC, the Ring City, it completely invalidates any item, any ring looking in the main game. Because without having to work for it or do special parameters, you can get the +3 ring. I mean, sure, you do have to go through a lot of stuff. Nope. Alright. Now I think I have enough range. Too high. Still too high. Yeah, these aren't going to knock him off. I was wrong. Now, walk carefully and slowly. Like, you can't mess up here. So almost every playstyle, bar playstyle, where your deliberate action is move as slow as humanly possible. And thank God they put these little extra things here. Those little extra things in the corners, because, oy. Come on, just give me a little more room to work with. And good. There we go. That's better. Just fling him off. There's a chest there. There's nothing there now, but there's a chest there. And there's no way back up once I get it. Alright, well, you guys remember that weird spider thing? I guess spider thing, I didn't take a good look at it. What, something in that chest over there? Something good? Alright. I'm coming back for it. But first things first. Getting out of here. Going through that. Oh, that's an example, in my opinion, of a room I both love and hate. I love it for what the general idea is. I am not a fan of it for the fact that it takes forever for me to get through. Now, let's see, this is a go down that way, so I'm hoping this is just going to lead me to the... no, is it, let me make sure. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. Nothing down here, too. Oh, God, him. It's like, well, I don't know why he doesn't just, like, jump at you to try and kill you. Because that would be funny. Alright, but we're not here to fight him right now. I'm getting rid of this spear first. Where's my club? There's my club. And then we're getting to the bonfire. Then we're going to call this video quits. Pull the lever. What if I go the other way? Can I push it the other way? Alright. So we got to go this way. Fair enough. This one's going down. And we're going to push it a second time. Yeah, we'll deal with him later. Now, this time... Alright, this is going down here. And the bottom should be where I want it to be. Yes, it is. Alright, everybody. I'm going to call it there because I think I wasted enough of your time dying. But yeah, from this point onward, in this front of the statue of Gwyn, I swear that if I have five or more deaths on anything else, I'm going to cut them down. I'm going to just fiddle with the editor and trim those deaths down. All right, if it hits the 5 point, if I get on the 6th one, okay, fine, I'll leave it in. But you know, once it hits like 7th, 8th. Yeah, hit the 5th one is when I keep a tally. If it gets 7th, 8th, and I'll just trim down all attempts from the first one to the last one. Okay? This way it makes the video, you know, more condensed. You get the idea. Alright. Until next time, everyone, if you like, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. See you next time.